little install of the year for Mustard, which is exciting, even if it's nothing terribly crazy. I have today the OEM Focus RS brake cooling deflectors to install. Nothing huge, but something that's been on my wish list for a little while now, so finally crossing it off. These, as the name implies, are just deflectors for the brakes. They sit on the control arms and shoot incoming air straight to the brakes to cool them off. So if you're looking to add something like this to your own car, there are a few places you can go. Like I said, these are the OEM pieces. These are straight from Ford, right off of the RS. I know Boomba makes a set of their own, an aftermarket set. There's also an offering from Mountoon, which is just these, but slightly modified. They have a larger faceplate attached to funnel more air. I decided to keep it factory, keep it OEM, and I figured this thing's already such a mix-up of SC and ST parts, so why not throw some actual RS parts on it as well. So as for the install, it's very straightforward. These effectively just slide over the control arm and then a clip goes in to hold them in place. One note though, you do need to have the correct control arms. What I mean by this is STs and RSs have specific control arms. They are different from those found on regular Focuses. Now, as part of the whole ST conversion that Mustard has gone through, it does have ST/RS control arms in it already. If it did not, they would have to be installed first in order for this to work, because these are designed for those control arms. So if you have a sedan, if you have a regular hatchback, one that's not an ST or an RS, you can't fit these without first switching to the proper control arms. So sorry to anyone who has a lower model Focus, but this is only for the performance versions. So like I said, the install is very straightforward. You simply slide the deflector over the control arm and then install a little push pin from underneath and you are done. As part of the install, it's worth noting that some people choose to or recommend cutting off one of the flaps on the splash shield. I've seen both. I've seen people cut it off. I've seen people leave it on. For now, I'm going to leave it on. If I feel like I need to remove it later, I can simply just take it off with a pair of scissors or a knife, but for now, it's staying. Anyway, that choice is up to you. Cut it, leave it, your call. Now, the install went as expected. Of course, these just clip on and a push pin goes in from underneath. It's pretty straightforward. However, I did find one little thing that surprised me at first. When I had installed the other side's deflector and I turned the wheels full lock to the driver's side, so therefore the caliper was facing inward, it just, and I mean just, contacted the outer edge of the deflector. At first I thought this was just because of my big brake kit. The calipers are perhaps thicker than factory, but then I realized it's because of the steering rack in this car. So, like I said, as part of the ST swap, this has ST control arms. Of course, there's the engine and all the other stuff. One thing it does not have from the ST on purpose is the steering rack. So STs, and I'll assume by extension RSs, have steering racks with a quicker ratio. They are less turns lock to lock. However, they have a larger turning radius. So when we swapped this car, we purposely kept the original rack in place. So yes, it does have a slower ratio. It takes more turns to go lock to lock, but for real world usability, the tighter turning radius won out. So therefore, STs, and again assuming RSs, at full lock will not have their calipers moved in as far as my car does. Therefore, they would not contact the deflectors. Now, like I said, it just barely contacts, and it's only, of course, at full lock. So will it be an issue? Not really. If it really bothers me, I can just sand down the edge of the deflector or something, but for two pieces effectively just doing this at full lock and no other time, I'm not going to call that an issue. So anyways, there it is. Deflectors are on. Now I just need to throw the wheel back on, put the car down, and roll it out. First, I guess, proper install of 2018 completed. Hopefully soon I can get some more hammered out and get this thing ready for driven, which is coming up pretty soon. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you were curious about this, I hope it helped out. All additional information, the link to the blog post, part numbers, etc. will be in the description box down below, so go check that out if you want more information about this. Otherwise, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Until next time, have a good one.